Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the spring 2021 anime. Of course, I usually do this. You may already know I have the winter video. I did that. I've been doing it since summer, well, fall really. And you know, I'm not trying to break away from that. I really think these videos do bring in like an audience that will enjoy my content a lot more, because I do love to talk about things that are airing seasonally. You'll see like a lot of my videos that I do put up are stuff that is airing, just because, you know, that's a nice thing to talk about. Of course, I do talk about like other shows that I've already like completed and stuff. Talk a few other things, maybe even some manga content. I have the manga in the background, you know, why not do that? But I do feel these videos do pull in the audience that I definitely want to see, the people who will probably like more of my content. So if you are watching, if you're new, it's most likely you're new. I don't get too many viewers, but you know, when I do pull in good amount of viewers, it's like the new people. Make sure to subscribe, all that. Of course, I'm not going to be like, please, but of course, it helps me out. Would be nice, but it's all your choice. Whatever. If I'm boring as hell, please click off. But this is going to be the video. I'm going to be looking at stuff on Mal. Flip the screen right now. There we go. You should be seeing my screen as of currently. I have it right here below me, and I'll be looking through here, going to a seasonal thing. If you want, you can go and follow my anime list. I also have an anime list. I do keep them all up to date. I do think it's important for people to know exactly what I've watched and stuff, so yeah, it's under like my old name I used to have for YouTube. It's not under like the new one. But yeah, as you can see, it's right there. I have like, you know, everything filled out as of the current moment. But taking that, let's get into the actual content itself. We're going to be looking over this season. We did 2021. We're currently in that. There's like a week or so left of that. And yeah, we're now in spring. It's now switched to spring on Mal. So we'll be going through all of them. I'm going to actually try to keep this video brief. I've always taken forever. But if I don't have anything to say, I'm just going to skip. So first one, My Hero Academia Season 5. Good for you guys who are Academia fans. I've not watched a single season. If you guys do not know, I'm pretty new to anime. That's why my name used to be The Anime Noob. But I've watched a lot of anime over this 1 year of me being into it. So name's disingenuous now. But I've still not watched a lot of the classics like My Hero Academia. Have not started it at all. So I'm not going to see the 5th season, of course. So we'll just continue on. There we have a new one right at the second, which is Don't Tease Me Nagatoro-san. I don't actually have to check it. I remember the name. Sometimes I'm pretty good with that. But I've heard it gets compared to, I would say, Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. That is something I have watched, and I did not really like it. I'm sorry if you're a fan. Nothing personal. It's not like I furiously hate it with all burning passion. It's really just me not giving a damn hoot about it. And honestly, me guessing how I'll like this, I don't think I'm going to like it. But I try to go in with a positive mind. I don't want to... I will have some confirmation bias trying to make me not like the show, but I try to fight psychology a little bit and just make it so I can possibly enjoy as much anime as I can. Sometimes it seems like an anime hater, but, you know, anime can sometimes suck. That's just all there is to it. I do try to like things. That's why I watch so many, because you can be surprised with how much you end up enjoying in a season. You're like, oh crap, this is really good. Yeah, hoping for that with Nagatoro-san. Name kind of explains it a lot. She's a kohai, a underclassman to this, I think, I don't know, senior maybe? I don't know. It's probably like high school, you know, rom-com type deal with, you know, similar aspect to Uzaki, but this is like high school, different characters, stuff like that. It's probably what it is. We'll see once it, you know, starts airing. It's going to be airing on Saturday. And that is a pretty filled up day, seemingly, from like all the stuff I've seen that I feel like I'm going to watch. Saturday's a pretty loaded day, so that kind of sucks, but you know, whatever. Internet Saturday for you also American idiots like me. It's same for a lot of places. I know it's like anime be airing super late for you European people. Not super late. It's like maybe like 8 o'clock where some stuff starts airing, but like that's pretty late. We get stuff at noon, at least for me. I know people West Coast, it's going to be like, you know, very early. You may wake up and all the episodes you want have aired. But yeah, I'm going off of my time zone. It's East Coast, so yeah, Saturday. We'll see how it is. Then Akiza Mao no Shoken Shoujo no Dori Masjutsu Omega Sign. I think I did pretty well at pronouncing that. I'm usually great at butchering it, but I'm pretty sure it's called How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, and this is the second season for it. I have not gone and watched the first season for it. I don't really plan to watch the first season for it so I can actually watch this as it's coming out, because I'll be honest, this is not particularly interesting to me by any sense of means. It just looks like trash, ecchi Akiza show. Like, I'm not an Akiza hater, but I think I'll admittedly, I try to, you know, not hate on any genre, but ecchi doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I'm just not horny. I ain't about it. I'm not a horny anime watcher. I like my wholesome stuff instead. Keep it wholesome. I don't need, you know, all these big titty anime girls, and that's about it for plot. Like, yeah. So, I don't know. People like it. I'm not quite trash on it because I've never watched it, but I'm not compelled to watch it so I can watch the second season coming out. That's all I have to say. Let's continue on. This one, Fumetsu no... Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Sometimes I'm just going to stop because I'm like, I don't need to try and butcher. This one's To Your Eternity. And so I'm going off of what I've heard. I could read a synopsis, but you know, whatever. And it's pretty much this, there's this being and he gets reincarnated as like other people, and I don't know. I don't need to know, I'm just watching it anyways. I've heard a lot of good things about it from its manga, at least. I do have one friend who is reading manga. 2 friends actually. Yeah, 2. One of them picked it up recently. So yeah, 2 friends who were reading the manga. One of them who's read a good amount already is like, yeah, this is good stuff. So I'm interested in the anime. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'm agreeing with him on this. Continuing on. This is pretty much the Slime Diaries, off of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and this is like a slice of life version. I've watched 6 episodes of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and I'll be honest, I thought it was quite garbage. There was definitely like a big things, you know, everyone trashes on overpowered like main characters, and like, yeah, sure, he's a slime, but he's probably one of the most overpowered characters. Like, he's never, from like the 6 episodes I've seen, there was never a hint of trouble at all. And then I also know it's super just kind of like big boob titty girl, a harem. So like, I'm not particularly interested with continuing on after that point. Yeah, I may continue on. I put it on hold. I didn't drop it, but I don't think it's good. I'm not watching Slime Diaries either. Continuing on. Shaman King 2021. I'm new to anime. I don't have nostalgia for old series like, you know, Naruto, Bleach, stuff like that, Shaman King, Dragon Ball, any of those. I don't have nostalgia for them. If anything, I've gotten negative feelings towards some of them. By some, I mean pretty much just Dragon Ball. I hate Dragon Ball even though I haven't watched it. I know. Kind of goes against my rule of like trying to watch everything before you go hating on it. Dragon Ball's like that one exception that I just got hate on. So I'm particularly not compelled to watch this one. But it's airing Thursday, right at the start. It's the first thing that starts airing this season, really. And, you know, friends are doing convincing, like, come on, just do it, man, just do it. And don't have the excuse of like, oh, it's on Saturday, there's just so many airing this and that. It's on Thursday where there's like one other show that's airing as well on that day, so it's like, yeah, I can't escape it. So I will be trying this one, hoping that I will be completely turned around, converted to the side of shonen, because I've been infamous for hating on the certain shonen series I've watched. Yeah, that is things. So, you know, we'll see. I may be converted to a whole different person. Continuing on, Fruits Basket, the final season. Final season of, I think it's like a third season. But yes, the final of the full adaptation of Fruits Basket. I have one friend who really enjoys Fruits Basket. Everyone else I don't think has watched in my friend group. I've not watched first season. I won't be watching this because it's like 50 episodes for me to catch up. It's kind of crazy, man. I can't do that too quick. And it looks somewhat interesting, but it's not that interesting. It's like, I'll probably hit it up at some point, but just not now. So I will be skipping this one. Fruits Basket fans, enjoy. Going on, Zombieland Saga Revenge. Now this is one I'm actually looking forward to. I think this is the second season. I'm like hype. And yeah, I watched Zombieland Saga the first season, knowing that the second season does have like a confirmation date. Well, I don't think they confirmed it was going to be in spring 2021 until I actually finished the show, and it like almost happened exactly after. So that was very cool. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed Zombieland Saga as it is, so I'm definitely excited to see what Revenge does. As long as it just continues on, it's going to be good. Like, you don't really have to do too much, just continue where it left off. I don't think it's going to blow me away by any means of being like a second season, but who knows until you get there. It's one of the other ones airing on Thursday, so alright, gives my Thursday something to look forward to. Next we have Higi wo Soro, yeah, I can't do this one. But its English name is I Shaved, Then I Brought Home a High School Girl Home. That title's a little bit rough, but whatever. You know, looking at that title, you're like, okay, yikers. And reading the synopsis, you're like, oh, this may not be a good one, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, how it's actually going to be like some really good human drama. Definitely, Anime Man makes a video very similar to this type of video. And he was like, oh yeah, I've heard good things about it as well. So I'm kind of going off his word as well. Don't fail me on this one, right? But definitely, I read the synopsis. It's like, okay, hopefully it goes the right way, not the wrong way. There's two roads this could take it. It could be horrible, or I think it could be really good. I'm hoping it's going to be the really good one. And this is the one I'm most anticipated for. Like, I already have high expectations for some second seasons coming out. I almost know nothing about other things. I'm like, hopefully it's good enough. This one, I have a little bit of expectations for. This, pretty cool. Let's see how it works out. I'll be watching this. And it's airing, I don't know when the 5th is. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This, I think, is Monday. I could check my clock, but whatever. Next, going through. This one I can't pronounce, but it's Welcome to the Demon School, Iramura-kun, second season. And I really liked the first season. I watched it knowing the second season was going to come out at this time, and I was like, alright, let's see how it is. And honestly, I really, really enjoyed it. It's actually such a fun show. That's really the vibes. It's just something that's nice and fun. You know, it's very good with its comedy. It's more child friendly, I would say, in comparison to like what other anime can be, but this is more this friendly, nice humor. It's something I kind of like a little bit more, simply because I'm I almost never like crude humor. when it's done. There's only a few examples I get like otherwise. I really don't like crude humor, but the opposite end of the spectrum from that, where it's very safe humor, I can often really enjoy when it's well written. I think this was one of the cases where it is. And, you know, it has a nice world to it, nice gimmicks. It definitely just plays with all of its like jokes and all of the things it builds in its world. I think this one is actually a very good series. So I'm happy for a second season. Coming on Saturday, one of the most filled things, but at least this will be the one good thing I know for sure that it's airing on Saturday. So very excited for this. I heard it's like 21 episodes, so I get like so much content of it. It's really nice. Continuing on, Nomad Mega Box 2. This is like the Megalobox second season. I have not watched the original Megalobox. Continuing on. This one, where I'm not going to try this one, I'm just going to get the English name as quick as I can. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Alright, yeah, so this is the long light novel titled show of the season. Well, there's actually 2, I'm pretty sure. And this one, I don't think it's Akiza, it's just this fantasy world. We'll see how this is. It's a few different genres. What is it? Comedy fantasy, so hopefully it's like a good comedy element. It's a nice, enjoyable world that we're in. You know, if it makes me crack a smile constantly, then it really can't do wrong. But if it's failing to do that, then this is going to suck. I'm hoping it will make me crack a smile constantly. That's really what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully this is what it will do, and not just be kind of like a sucky ass show. Going on, I got Tokyo Revengers. I was probably going to skip this one, but then I read like a little bit of synopsis. Like, okay, this seems pretty interesting. So pretty much, this main dude, his like girl, gets like killed in this like gang fight or something, whatever. But he ends up like time traveling by accident. And it's like, I can solve my problems now. So that's pretty much what's going to happen. He's going to try and like solve his girl getting killed. That's all there is to it. That's the synopsis put in this very dumb worded fashion. But I'm definitely excited. Hopefully this is going to be good. It's also on the crowded day of Saturday, but you know, whatever. Fine. Another one for Saturday, we'll put it in. Alright. That's all I have to say. Some I'll just be very quick with. Eden Zero. Never watched Fairy Tail. This is... people are already like, yeah, this is just going to be Fairy Tail with some fundamental differences. And, you know, they're probably spot on. I don't have to read a synopsis or anything to kind of like get that. I'm not particularly a Shonen fan. Never watched Fairy Tail. I'm not trying to watch Fairy Tail with fundamental differences. Especially since it's on Saturday, which is already a crowded day. So, like, if I watch this as well, it's probably like 10 or something shows I'm watching on just Saturday. And I have things to do on Saturday, so, yeah. No, I don't have things to do on Saturday. I'm absolutely lying to you, but, yeah, no, I'm just not going to watch this one. Alright, this one I'm not going to try and pronounce, but I think this is the rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. Will this hold up to the title? Will the childhood friend actually win? Maybe it's just a tie. This is a harem, by the way. She just says doesn't lose, so you know, fair enough. But hopefully this is a good harem and not just trash harem, because I know a lot of harems are trash. And there's like good trash with bad trash. I've seen like some bad trash of harems. I've seen some good trash, and then I actually seen a good harem. It's 3 harems that I've watched, and yeah, this hopefully does it for me. That's all I have to say. I'm looking forward to this because I'm hoping it's at least like good bad or good. Alright, continuing on. 86. Oh man, a light novel adaptation. It doesn't have a long title. That's crazy. It's new to go into history books. Also, unlike it, though it's a little bit of a fantasy world, it's definitely a different setting from what most light novels try to do with this like kind of medieval, fantasy RPG world, which is so common. They're like, nah, this is futuristic military-ish. So, hey, something new. This one's also going to be airing on Saturday. Light novel fans, tell me, is this good? I look at these light novel covers and oh man, they do look crisp for covers. Like, those are things I kind of just want on my shelf even if I didn't care about the series. It's kind of like that, but the thing is they cost money, so, I probably wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. But, hopefully this is good. Sci-fi drama. We'll see where this goes. I will definitely be watching this. This is another one on Saturday, but, whatever. We gotta do it. We'll be trying this one out. I'm definitely interested to see where this goes. Moriarty the Patriots, second season. I watched the first season. It aired fall of 2020, which was the first season where I actually did one of these videos. Yeah. I didn't particularly like the first season so much. I know a lot of people love it. It has like close to an 8 on Mal, and that's like pretty good score-wise. Like, 8, you're doing well for yourself. This was like pretty close to it. It's like 7.9 something. And like, it's really rocking that score. One problem with it definitely was that Moriarty, he's pretty cool. I like him. Sherlock was like, every time he was on screen, I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, I think the show became boring with him on screen, so hopefully I see less of him as just more Moriarty. I'll be watching this just to see where it goes, and hopefully it just gives me more Moriarty, the part I like about it. We'll see. Like, it has some pretty, nice looking animation anyways. And like another opening song from it, like the first opening song was actually really good. So, maybe you'll get another opening song for my playlist, if anything. Continuing on, we have something I'm not going to try to pronounce, but I think it's like all combatants something. Combatants will be dispatched. Now, this is definitely interesting because I've heard a lot of stuff about this, because it's another project from the writer who was doing like Konosuba, and everyone and their mom likes Konosuba. Besides me, I actually didn't like Konosuba that much. I didn't find it that funny. I know, I must be crazy. I really am. If you don't already know that, like, clearly you need to see the library content. Like, I have 2 videos on Uematsume, and I'm literally insane. But yes, combatants will be dispatched. Something from Konosuba has like a different world. It's not just like trying to parody Aikisa, but I think it's more like this, sci-fi-ish world. And maybe I don't particularly like the comedy writing of Konosuba, so if it gives me the exact same vibes of Konosuba, then it's probably going to fail. But I don't know. Just little things. Little things can just really change it for me. And maybe that will make this one something I really enjoy, with Konosuba being something I don't. If it's fair for me to just try and compare this to Konosuba, please tell me. Because I really like comparing it a lot to it. But yeah. We'll see how it works out. It's at least not airing on Saturday, so I should have time for it. Continuing on, SSS Dinozen. I think this is some mecha thing. Well, yeah, mecha tag. And you have to watch something before you go into this, really, from what I know. And yeah, I'm just not watching this one. Sorry, not sorry. I'm also not too much of a fan of mecha. It's not really the vibe. This one, don't know what the title was. It's too sick to call this love. This is pretty much just rom-com. I don't think I need to summarize it too much. It's rom-com, alright? You understand already. There's not too much to it. I think I've read the synopsis before. I'm like, yes, okay, so rom-com. That's sometimes all you need to say to explain a rom-com, just calling it a rom-com. And, hopefully this is funny and the romance, like, interactions are good. that's all you wish for. So continuing on, Mars Red, definitely an interesting one. So this is set like before World War II, after World War One, and it's a vampire, filled world. It's a world with vampires, and apparently they gotta kill the vampires. So they're getting vampires to kill vampires. This seems like Suicide Squad, where you get the villains to kill the villains. But this is a vampire plot and it's anime, so maybe it'll do well. I'm interested to see where this goes. Not on a crowded day either, so I don't have the excuse not to watch it. I always like trying stuff out, and really I don't have too much information on this, so I just experiment, just start watching things, whatever. The World Ends With You, the animation. A lot of my friends are actually excited for this because they actually like The World Ends With You, like the game. I don't care at all for the game. I know there's one on Switch. I'm like, oh, this is cringe. You have to use the touch screen. I know. I'm one of those people. And I'm not like a crazy gamer either, if you're wondering. Yeah, World Ends With You, it's not like a game series I really care about, so I don't particularly care about the anime. I know like certain like game ones. If I know the game, I'm probably not going to watch the anime for it, unless I really like the game, and that's kind of rare case. I'll be honest. So yeah, definitely not interested in this one. Continuing on, Shadow's House. I think it's the one thing done from Cloverworks this season. They went off last season. They were crazy, but Shadow's House, interesting to see. Honestly, don't think I need to read the synopsis. I think I read it, I'm like, oh, this still doesn't make sense. I think this is one of those ones where you just really have to watch it and be like, oh, okay, so this is what it is, and then like explain it after. So I'll be watching it. I think it's also on the crowded day as well. Yep, it's going to be on Saturday, but we'll see how it is. It's definitely has some interesting tags to it. We'll see where this goes. Something, I don't know what sport this was. It was like volleyball or soccer, I think. I don't know. I need to try more sports ones, but I'm not going to try this one. I know, I sound stupid saying that, but I'm not particularly in sports vibes. I don't know, I watched Musume, the best sports anime, and I'm like, wow, it really can't get better than this, can it? Alright, everyone clicked off. They're like, oh, I'm watching a crazy person. Oh god. But, hey, thank yous for watching, even though I am a crazy person. Alright. Let's see. This one, this is a big title. I have to go in. Full Dive, the ultimate next gen full, oh god. Next Full Dive RPG is even shittier than real life. Oh man, it sucks to happen. Oh, it was up here this time. I haven't seen it today, so wasn't used to it. But pretty much, it's kind of what you expect. Game World's Akiza show. I don't think I need to read the synopsis. It's pretty... The title explains it all, alright? There you go. We know that there's a RPG game that made super realistic, but shittier than real life. You know, it happens sometimes. It's going to be crazy when the world actually evolves and this will be real things. And then anime of it will be like, you know, completely faded away because everyone can make their story of the shittier than real life RPG. But yeah, we'll see how this is. It does have the comedy tag, so I don't know if I would love it if it took it serious. I think it'd be something hard to do. So hopefully it's actually just a good freaking comedy and I'm actually like laughing at it. That's probably the best case scenario. I'll be looking into this one. I don't think it was on a crowded day at least, so it's like whatever, I can watch it. Yeah, this is 7th. What was the 7th? I don't think you see my clock if I pop that up. 7th Wednesday, yeah. So Wednesday, it's definitely not a crowded day, so it's like, whatever, I can watch this. Joran, the Princess of Snow and Blood. This is the next one, it's original. feudal Japan fighting action thing. I've summarized this one very quickly. I'll be trying this one out. We'll see how it is. But the big exciting thing for me, the one that already has my hype, is the fact that the opening theme and ending theme are done by Raises Solon. I made a video on Bang Dream, and I'm like, yo, Raises Solon's poggers. And they also have like other openings they do for other things. One example being Soul Holy Bouquet, which I really like that one. That was a really good OP. These, hopefully, it's the same thing. I'm like, yes, these songs are good. Even if like the show's bad, like I may just get some good ass songs out of this. Good stuff for the playlist, if anything. And you know, that's all I hope for. Visually, it looked pretty good. Bakken Record, I've never seen the studio before. They don't have much. They're pretty new to this. Okay, fair enough. So, it looked pretty good. We'll see how it is. I'm definitely excited. We'll see where this goes. Alright. Vivi, Flore Our Eyes Songs. This is, I think the story writing is done by the same person who did ReZero. This is original. It's done by Wit. So, very popular studio. Very popular creator put into it. It's an original piece. And it's definitely looking different from one of the stories that's done. So I definitely thought this would like go super high on the list, but apparently not. I think this can definitely be like some of the things that just go straight up as soon as it starts airing. But yeah, hopefully this one's good. Reading out the synopsis, I don't think really does much. I just should say, yeah, it's sci-fi. It's going to be some sci-fi things. Some sci-fi things will happen, and that will pretty much explain it. But yeah, hopefully it's good. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Alright, continuing on. We have Mashiro no Oto. Don't know what this one's about. I don't know if it has an English name. Huh. They don't give me an English name for it, so I have to just call it Mashiro no Oto. But that's one of the easier ones to pronounce, so I'm not bad about that at all. I'm not going to be watching this one, but, you know, I do have one friend who's like, yeah, they'll be watching it. So maybe they'll tell me about it, be like, yo, this is actually the fire stuff. Get on it. And I'll be like, okay, I will get on it. Thank you for telling me. But right now, I'm not watching it. But it doesn't come out on a crowded day, so, you know, my possibility of picking it up later is existent. Then we have Godzilla SP. It's done by some pretty cool studios, but Jesus Christ, the CGI on it in the advertisement was like, oh, yikes. And like Orange is known for like good like CGI, but I was like, yo, this kind of looks like crap. I'm not looking forward to this one, so I'm not watching it. Okay, that's just what's going to happen. I'm not going to watch it. I saw the advertisement. I'm no, we ain't doing this one. I may have watched it otherwise, but that ad just killed it. Alright, continuing on. Dragon E. Carlo. And I think this is called Dragon's House Hunting, from what I remember. Yes, Dragon's House Hunting. Alright. So I think the name says a lot about it. Dragon is going to go house hunting. It's pretty much like the fantasy medieval setting, which I know a lot of people hate, but you know, we'll see. I think this is a comedy series. Yeah, comedy fantasy shonen. We'll see if it's funny. If it's funny, probably is doing good. But if it isn't, I'm probably not going to enjoy it. Continuing on, I've been explaining something very easily. Bakken sports. I don't know exactly what sport this one is. It looks like some form of dancing. Men's rhythm gymnastics, from what I've read. So it's gymnastics. This is dudes doing gymnastics, you know. So if that's your vibe, definitely probably check this out. But that isn't particularly my vibe, so you know, I'm not going to be checking this one out unless someone watches it and I know them, I trust them, and like, yo, this is the best thing ever. This is great. Watch it. Then I may watch it, but for now, I'm skipping it. Then we have Senjo no Moriarty wa Bano Desu, which is the saint's magic power is omnipotent, and I think this is just exactly like he's a 20-year-old office worker with sway to a whole new world. So yeah, Akisa, it seems like it's going to be a medieval, setting from just like the poster and stuff. But hey, we'll see how it is. And it doesn't have the comedy tag, so maybe it's going to try to keep itself pretty serious. I don't know. I've liked trashy shows. There's like good forms of trash, so we'll see how it is. I'm not particularly excited for this one, but I'm not particularly denouncing it in any sort of way. Continuing on, we got Bishonen Tan-edan. And this is Pretty Boys Detective Club, from what I remember it was the English name. Yes, Pretty Boy Detective Club. I got that one on the nail. And reading synopsis and watching the trailer, I was like, yeah, this explains absolutely nothing of what's going to happen. Nice. But, we'll see how it is. I know my friend recognized, I think the director or something. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is going to just be something that looks really good. And yeah, Shaft, it's known for some pretty looking things. The one like Shaft thing I really recognize quickly would be like a Solar Bouquet, which I watched in fall. That one was looking crisp. Looked so great. So we'll see how this is. Hopefully I enjoy it as well. Continuing on, this one definitely soccer. No, this just skipping sports. I know, criminal of me, but what? Don't blame me, man. Don't blame me. I'm not like, yo, this soccer stuff's going to hit. We'll see about it. We'll someday, maybe. Super Cub. This one is pretty much easily explained by cute girls doing cute things, particularly being on motorcycles and vibing. That's all that was really need to be said. But yeah, one high school girl gets like a motorcycle randomly, and she's just like, all right, let's see how this goes, and finds other people who does motorcycling that are also girls, and I assume it's just hanging out. So it's kind of like laid back camp and how girls do winter camping, but in this case they just motorcycle around the place. So alright, we'll see how this goes. It's not a crowded time. Maybe this will be the nice film the vibe type of show that I'll enjoy. I don't know. Could be exactly how laid back camp is. Just like, man, this is really nice experience. Odd Taxi, that one looked a little weird. I'm not very much interested into it. I have one friend who's going to be watching it, so, well, said they may be watching it, so maybe I'll get some info from them. Karukana Mug Cup Mo, which I think is I'm forgetting. Let's Make a Mug 2. So I don't know. Unknown time. So I think this would be full length, but maybe it's a mini. I don't know. And cute girls doing the cute things of making pottery. But yes, this girl pretty much moves to a part of Japan where, making stuff, ceramics and all that is like the shit. Putting in very blatant terms there. But yeah, and this girl's going to be doing it. I've explained it pretty well, I think. Yeah, I'll be watching this. We'll see how it is. Hopefully something to enjoy. And then we get some weird ones, towards the bottom. This Roman fighter, I'm just going to avoid it. Seven's Night. Some game adaptation of like some probably RPG. I don't care. Blu-ray Reflection. I may try this one out. I don't really know anything about it. I'm just going to go into it blind. So I'm not reading up in anything. So deal with it. Yuki Yuna is a hero. I think this is just a chibi version? ? I don't know if this is going to have a whole different story for it. But I actually recently watched Yuki Yuna as a hero. And man, that was really good. I really enjoyed Yuki Yuna as a hero. Like, that's a great show. If this is just some chibi form of it, and not like trying to add extra story, because I haven't watched the rest of the stuff, just watched the first season, then I may like really just skip this. But if someone says, oh yeah, this is just like a cheapy version, then good, I'll watch it. This one, I don't know, ain't calling to me. Just go skip. Yeah, once you get to the bottom, you get the weird stuff. Cardfight Vanguard, I don't care. This, whatever the hell it is, I don't care. Little weird. You get weird chibi stuff in card game things often towards the bottom that you're like, yeah, no one's watching this crap. Oh, and it is, sometimes there's something interesting. I have one friend who's going to be watching this, but if it's going to be like just going straight to Netflix, like, those just don't work with me because I like it something when it airs seasonally. It makes it very easy, especially for something that's not super compelling starting off. So, yeah, I'm just probably not watching any of these ONAs. OVAs, happy when this will come out. It's DVD release within volume 22 of the manga, I think. So, that's cool. I watched this one while it's coming out last season, and it'll be coming out in Blu-ray. It's 2 episodes, so nice. Bonus content, and I actually really like this one, so that's going to be cool. Don't care about the dungeon one. Going on to movies, I usually don't cover this. I usually just stop at the TV, but we have a little bit of time. Most of these are really calling to me, like Fate and Detective Conan, stuff I've not touched. Gundam, it's like definitely something I don't care about touching ever because of Mecha. Knights of Sidonia or something. I've never watched a single one. I think it's one of the CGI full show. This one looks like some new type of movie thing. So yeah, I don't know. Words bubble up like soda pop. We'll see how this is. It'll take forever to like come out for English viewers, but you know, whatever. And just like a few other things. Mostly what I care about is the Bang Dream movies. Hopefully it's not just like concert things, it's actually something with plot to it. Because I definitely like Rosalia a lot, so honestly, whatever it is, probably going to slap if it has Rosalia music at least. I also really like one of the voice actors for one of the members. So Rinko, I think. Rinko might be the character, question mark. Did I get it correct? Yeah, that voice actor, such a calming voice. So yeah, like I'm looking forward to this. Even, you know, it's just talking like Angel. It'll be something nice to calmly listen to, if anything. Hopefully it just goes on streaming so I can watch it as immediately as it comes out. But if it's like some theater thing where it's going to have to get like a Blu-ray release or something, like maybe forever before I watch this. Whatever. Hopefully I'm not dying soon. Hopefully I'll be able to watch it before I die or something. I think I have a lot of time. I don't know. Comment in the comments. How much time do you think I have? If someone says one day, please don't come to my house to try and make that true. But that's it. That's it. Look, we're done. Scrolling back up. We've gone through everything on this page. Whew. Took a little bit. I think I'm faster than usual this time, so, you know, I'll take the wins where I have them. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did like and enjoy. If you're watching this long, just thank you. It's much appreciated. Hopefully you join the community, watch more of my videos, and, you know, you just vibing. Just vibing. Like, hopefully I'll be vibing with these shows. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.